Blog Talk Radio. Okay.
Because they learn that too. There's many aspects. Or let's say, somebody in technology in the military. They'll come out and do something on that level as far as training. But to say, we're going to start, the Moorish army and all that type of stuff, we're talking about the mechanisms that have to go in place for that to happen is, Pentagon and all that stuff. And we're not even near that. We're not even close to that.
Okay.
If we're going to say we're military, we need some Pentagon and stuff like that. And we're not getting that right now. So let's, put that military energy into something else.
Okay.
Because it would get us further. Because, we, majority of us, we would say grew up in the street and but that ain't nothing. I don't care what you seen in the street compared to what people seen in war. Streets ain't nothing. Streets is baby stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? A majority of our people are from there. That we're gonna say, yeah, come on to the thing.
Okay.
Be the military. And then we also have the ones who aren't going to jump ship from the U.S. democracy. They're going to stay with them to fight us.
Yeah, right, true.
All these Uncle Toms or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which brings in a whole different dynamic of, talking about military now, and then we got to deal with, look as far as Dirty Moors, what we're dealing with, just trying to wake up our people. Look what we're dealing with Dirty Moors. Not what we're dealing with on those levels that we are the military. You know what I mean? So, not saying that it can't happen, but, let's not get too prophetic in trying to, manifest things. Let's handle what we can handle.
All right.
Any more questions, sis?
No, I think that's all for tonight. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you very much, Brother Cujo.
No
Brother
problem.
Amazight, appreciate you guys brothers, for what you do. Islam.
Thank you. We're going to take the next caller, area code 314. Welcome to the Amazight Base Show. What's your appellation? Where you calling from?
Islam, Brother Amazight. Islam, Grand Sheik. This is Brother Devon Robinson L. calling from Northwestern Maxim.
Islam, more.
Islam.
I am Hassan Ghaziel Bey at Northwestern Maxim. How's the beloved family?
Peace, Morris.
Peace. I just wanted to get my energy. Go ahead, Brother Devon. It's up to you, beloved. Go ahead.
Man, I just called in, to just get the energy and just to support what the family already got going on. Here's my background. My descendants is going crazy right about now. But, man, like I said, man, I always try to support and, just, be in tune and give my support and energy to Brother Amazight, who's always being active all day long. 720 more is always in the building. So, I ain't really had nothing to say for real. But you know what I do want to put on the record for those that are listening. So before my light bulb went off, I didn't know really too much about the Moors, and I still have the message thread from when I first originally reached out to Grand Sheik Cujo Otto L, which is dated January 1st, 2016 of this year, and I asked him about nationality, and he just came at me straight like, look, this ain't nothing I play with, so you got a number I can call you on? And ever since then, man, I just been studying for real. So I say that to say that it ain't no easy way, no easy way to get around this. You have to literally sit down and study. And ever since January 1st, I've been doing nothing but studying. So when you guys see me going on Facebook Live and demonstrating, it's not based on what somebody has told me. It's basically me sitting my ass down and turning the TV off and reading and studying and being what I know. So people always want to know, how do you do this? How do you do that? You study. You read, you comprehend, you read it again, you read it repetitiously, consistently. Like You go to rvbasepublications.com. You listen to Sons of Allah show. You listen to Moorish Heritage and History School. You read from RV Bay Publications. You buy the literature because Prophet Noble Drew Ali said in order to change the people, you must change their literature. So there's no easy, quick scheme to do what you see us do. I mean, you have the capability to do it, but you have to study. Study. At the end of the day, that's all you really can do. So I don't want you guys thinking that, you know, when we posting these things, it's just something that you can go out and try before you know exactly what you're doing. Because when you get injured by trying to do these things, you ain't going to have nobody to blame but yourself. I know a lot of people be feeling some type of way when, you know, they may see the way that Cujo's responding to them, but it's like because he wants to hold you accountable. Because as soon as you try something, you're going to be like, no, the Moors told me to do it, and then when it don't work, you're going to be trying to blame us instead of blaming self. Because the two words in Islam are I, self, which means you yourself before anybody else. You can't blame nobody but self. So like I said, man, you guys just have to study, you know what I'm saying? With that said, man, I yield the floor.
I wanted to add to that briefly. Brother Terrence Isaac Bay, brother, did you want to say anything? I don't think you got to introduce yourself, beloved.
Islam. How you guys doing? Terrence Isaac Bay, calling from Northwestern Mexico. Peace and love to the family.
Peace.
Did you want to say anything, beloved Terrence? I did. I think we cut you off earlier in your introduction, and I just wanted to apologize about that for the record. All right. Well, then I. Okay. All right. Well, I would like to add to the record, since this is Ask a Grand Sheik, I am, once again, Hassan Ghazi Obey, Northwestern Mexico. I wanted to ask you, beloved Grand Sheik Cujo Abu Il, what would be the best thing for anyone who is now newly hearing about their nationality and birthright? What will be the best protocol for the newly awakened Moors or those that are just hearing the truth about their nationality and birthrights? What would be the best, I guess, regiment or the best diet, so to speak, when it comes to the literature? What would you say would be the best for these newly awakened Moors?
I think the majority of people are probably missing the historical aspect of the Moors. So one of the things that you would want to look up before you even start studying is synonyms for Moor. Synonyms for Moor. Look up synonyms for Moor, and then, like we say, go to the free university, rvbaypublications.com. Start at the first thing that you can click that opens up and start studying. The greatest thing that you could do is recognizing that knowledge, getting knowledge, knowing stuff is actually the new gangster. The new gangster is knowledge of self.
Mm-hmm.
The new gangster is know thyself. The new in thing is what's your nationality? Are you black, Negro colored, or are you tied to a landmass that you could identify by name and that relates to your nationality? And, that's why we say rvbaypublications.com, because there's so many great things to start at. Right? There's so many people learn in so many different ways that there is a multitude of ways for our people to learn, especially if they're new to this. Another thing that you want to do is get your natal chart done.
Indeed.
Right? That's another thing that you would want to do. An important aspect that our people have lost their ability to accept the fact that everything is predestined, because astrology doesn't change. It's the same stuff. Every year, same days, all the stuff is coming back around again. That they know. And they know that the last time there was a whatever was 15,000 years ago. So today is, that 15,000 year time. And 15,000 years away from this time, the stuff's going to happen again. And if we would know ourselves from that perspective, we would understand ourselves better and understand how we relate with other people, and who we should show with, who we shouldn't show with, who we should bring onto the earth plane with, beings on the earth plane with, who we should stay the hell away from, because she's going to cost you $5,000 a month. So the online university, I think, in my humble opinion, is the greatest thing that new Moors could do. Go on that website and start studying. Because also, too, with regard to what Brother Devon was saying about I, self, law and master, Islam. But the L is also Lord, because we are the nobles. So I, self, Lord, or I, self, law, it's still Islam. But the Lord nobles were the ones that had the libraries and that taught the world everything. So it's imperative that we are knowing. That's something that we should be doing regularly. It's not something that now that we're into this information, we start knowing. We've always wanted to know. Once you're interested, you'll want to know about it. And if you made it to the Amazight Bay show, then you're interested. And more than likely you want to know. More than likely you want to know. You know what I mean? And we're stressing the point that you are going to get yourself out of whatever you're in. And it's only going to happen if you know. So the greatest thing that you could do is don't be shy about getting information. Don't think, my whoever said that they think I'm crazy because all I do is, study. Well, that's probably a good thing. You're probably not that crazy.
Indeed.
You're probably not that weird. If you're studying and people are calling you weird, that's a good thing. If you know that you're not Negro, black, colored, you're a Moor, and people say that you're weird. Why are you a Moor? You're black and all that stuff. Know that you're not the crazy one.
Indeed.
All right, so I will that does some justice to your question.
Indeed, beloved, and just wanted to add to the wisdom from earlier when you were talking to the mother. She had asked about the children and the doulas. It was an interesting question because if it's all on your mind, it's all in the air, and if it's all in the air, it's all on the mind. So, and I just wanted to say, beloved Amazight, just thank you so much for your due diligence, beloved. So I wanted to add to that by having that mother call in and ask that question, just to put it on the record. She is one that has brought it to the broadcast, but there are, and I won't say appellations, so I'll make sure I'm protecting the confidentiality of those. Many ask me that question. There are many mothers that are expecting to, quote unquote, have a birthday for the ones that they're going to be passing through their birth canal coming in a few months, and they were asking me about, did I know about any midwives or doulas or things of that nature. And when you had mentioned to go to Blog Talk,